Good evening, I'm Kurt Gutgsell. Forest Park football will be looking to bounce back from a loss to Perry Central when they go to Tell City to play the Marksmen. At Legion Field on Friday, Ranger coach Ross Foose on last week's game against Perry and the matchup with the Marksmen.
Felt like it was just a perfect example of you have to have all 11 guys playing team ball. There were many plays offensively and defensively where 9 or 10 guys were doing their job, and then maybe 1 or 2 weren't, and then that's the guy that made the play, or that's the guy that missed the tackle. So 11 guys have to do their job, and that gets preached all the time. And once again, the good news is it's all fixable, but we'll keep working hard and trying to fix it. But I think it's another game. You look at the stats and you can throw them out. You don't win games on the stats, you win them on the scoreboard. Unfortunately for us, that game, because we had more rushing yards, more passing yards, more tackles, more first downs. I mean, you can keep going down the list, but give credit to Perry Central. They made big plays when they needed to, and we didn't get some stops when we needed to. So credit to them.
Sometimes those big plays are killers, and that was the case.
Yeah, it was. I think you take away basically 3 touchdown runs they had. All of them were about 30 yards, and then a big pass play. I think that was a 43-yard pass play, and they had 45 yards passing for the game. They had like 30 yards rushing besides those 3 big plays, and that's right. That's what it comes down to, and a lot of coaches around the area talk about turnovers and big plays being the keys to the game, and that's exactly what happened.
Game with Tell City, what do you think about that?
Yeah, Tell City, a team that I know they had a lot of seniors last year, but watching them on film, they look pretty good. And, it's kind of a deal like last week. Perry Central got beat pretty good by Tell City, and then Tell City gets beat pretty good. So I'm sure they'll be hungry, they'll be ready. But like I've told other people that have said that, hopefully we will too after our loss to Perry Central. Offensively, they run a little bit different than they were last year. They're split back, kind of a veer option type team. So it's going to be very important to play responsibility football on defense, and then when we're on offense, defensively they'll give you some different looks. They'll play a 5-man line, 3-man line, 4-man line, but their D line is very active. They like to slant, they like to move a lot, and they've got some guys that really come downhill. So once again, obviously we're going to scheme for Tell City and things like that, but our biggest thing this week, we got to get back to the basics. We got to get back to blocking to the whistle. We got to get back to tackling the right ways for us to keep improving.
Coming up tomorrow at 18, we'll visit with Jasper head coach Tony Lewis. The Colts have added some depth to their offensive line after acquiring Matt Pryor to trade with the Philadelphia Eagles. The Colts will receive the former 6th-round pick and the Eagles' 7th-round pick in the upcoming draft in exchange for a 6th-round pick from Indy. Pryor's appeared in 27 games, including 10 starts for the Eagles last year. Baseball tonight, the Cubs and the Twins in Minneapolis. Cardinals and Reds tonight in Cincinnati in the second game of a doubleheader. Last night's game was rained out. Stay tuned. We'll have more right after this.